ladies, Sharon's here. I am so glad you joined me today. Today I am going to do my September favorites. This has been such a great month. It was my birthday month. So needless to say, I've got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I've got jewelry. I've got some fashion. I have makeup. I mean, we can go down the line. So hang in there with me, girlfriends. This is going to be a blast. If you're new to my channel, please, I invite you to scroll on down, hit that subscribe button. It'll get you where you're a member of my tribe, girlfriends, and you just love it. And then go ahead and hit that little bell. It'll notify you of my upcoming videos. I generally film twice a week. Okay, my ladies, let's get going. I want to talk stuff here, girlfriends, okay? Because it was my birthday month, I got a lot of goodies in between. And then I set aside the things that I used more often than others. So this is going to be fantastic. All right. The first thing I want to talk about is the Charlotte Tilbury Starry Eyes to Hypnotize palette. Now I am wearing a color in this palette right now. Not a color, but several, a section of it. Let me show you this Charlotte Tilbury. This is a limited offer, so if you guys want this, and I implore you to do so, it is absolutely gorgeous palette. Do you see how each section is set up as a quad? Now these quads are like the quads that you buy in her singles. Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm wearing over here the, I think it's a Love Glow. Anyway, I absolutely love this. This is to die for, this palette. To die for. So girlfriends, run not walk. Because you know what? This thing sold out once when they had the previews not too long ago. And now it's real limited now. So jump on this immediately. You will love it. It took my eyes 5 minutes. 5 minutes, just like that. It's so easy peasy. The next palette I want to talk about this month that has pressed my hot button is, Anastasia's, look at that croc, that gold croc. But when it hits the light, iridescent. This is Anastasia's Jackie Aina's palette, okay? It's a mouthful, isn't it, girlfriends? Look at these colors. To die for colors. I've already been wearing a lot of these, and you'll see it in one of my videos, but I was putting, you know, the ginger in there, the edges, and then going over here and putting the gold on the lid. And then I used a little bit one day of the big wig, and then the Shookington, you know, the purple colors. Girlfriend, you talk about one hot, exquisite palette. When I first saw this, I said, oh, Jackie, come on. This is more for you gals of color. What about us old little white ladies? And you know what? Soon as you learn how to work with these colors, you're going to go, oh my gosh, this is going to be so fantastic for the holidays. And Jackie, all I can say is, sweetheart, boy, you outdid yourself on this palette. It is gorgeous. I mean, it is breathtaking. And for some of you gals with more olive complexion, wait till you see the wigglies here. Oh, stop. I'm telling you, it's breathtaking. Jackie. And I'll tell you, you know, you and Norvita did a heck of a job on this. I'm in love with this. Yes, ma'am. And of course, this month, tried and proved, I have been using my Unzipped a lot. You know, I don't think I'll ever let go of my Lorac palettes. I just won't. I just love them. But look at these colors. Tell me, these are not fantastic for all summer and, of course, moving into the fall. These are so many of your neutral colors. They've got a little burgundy in some of them. I mean, they've got browns. They've got a few just, you know, kind of gray hues with the brown. I'm telling you, to die for. So, like I said, it's amazing what you'll find in your own little stash, if you know what I'm talking about. But you cannot beat the Lorac Unzipped palette. I'm sorry you can't. It's one of the best of the best of the best. It just is. It's a classic. We love it. It works. Makes us beauty must. About several months ago, I started with the new Chanel foundation. As you well know, I used to use the Vital Lumiere because of my dry skin, and the Chanel was fabulous. They discontinued that. The closest thing I could get to that was the Ultra Le Teint in the Chanel. And girlfriends, that's what I'm wearing today. I absolutely love this to pieces. It's so completely full coverage you won't believe it. Just to show you what I'm talking about, I went this weekend and got my Botox. They noticed they had to put a few extra units in there. Gee, you know why? Because you're getting older, Sharon, that's why. And so I ended up having like something like 90 units altogether. They went around here and all up in my forehead because I am taking a blood thinner. You know, I told you last time I just had, one little bruise or so. Well, everywhere she poked, I had a bruise this time, which wasn't bad. I mean, just a pinpoint, but I had to cover a lot of it up with concealer, where I had my little bruises, and then it'll pass. This covered everything after I was doctoring my little spots. So I love this. It gives the most gorgeous full coverage you've ever seen. It can give a medium coverage, but you know me, I go back in and do extra afterwards for extra coverage. But it totally covers everything you've got. Makes your skin so smooth. The texture looks beautiful on your skin, because as we age and as we're out in the sun and as we're using all kinds of products, different products, even different makeup products, it's going to mess up the texture on our barrier. Our barrier's not always going to be smooth as it can be no matter what treatments we have. That also depends on how your health is going. It also depends on genetics. But this gives the most gorgeous look. The most gorgeous look of your texture. Love it. Also, with this month, is I got some new pieces of Kendra for gifts. One thing I got myself were the Abby hoops. They're a little thicker. They are so lightweight. They are gorgeous. These are the gold. They have them in rose gold. They have them in silver. I think these were like $98, but I get them for half price. Whenever you have a birthday, Kendra Scott says, come pick out any jewelry you want. You get it for half price. So this was like 50% off. So, that's a heck of a bargain, because I can wear them for the rest of my life. With Kendra jewelry, it is a staple. It truly is a staple. If you haven't worn Kendra, I implore you to ask for a piece of it for Christmas. Or your next birthday, go get a piece. You will absolutely love Kendra, because you can wear it for the rest of your life. And, it's not cheap, I know, but it's not the most expensive jewelry either. But it's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Of course, she's a Texas girl. Just saying. Texas. It's all about Texas, okay? But what I like too is, and I don't know if I showed this in a video, this is one of the bracelets, Kendra bracelets I got. It's got the little, chain on it, and then this one as well. I got some other pieces, but I'll show you as I go along. If you haven't tried Kendra, you've got to. Just absolutely fabulous. Okay, my ladies, I want to talk about this month of favorite masks that I've been using. I mask every night of my friggin' life, and I always get caught up on some favorites. I mentioned this in not the last time, a couple of videos before, I think, the SKY, the Skyn SKYN, and these were the eye patches that I had put on. I think I put them on. Anyway, I put them on here. These are fabulous. They're like ice cold when you put them on. Don't ask. Oh, they're beautiful. They're so beautiful. And you don't have to leave them on 15 minutes. You know me. I leave them on as long as as the cooling goes. And I think I had them on about an hour and a half. And they were still moist and everything fine when I took them off, but I like to leave them on there. And you just place them like this, just right under your eyes. And it's the Hydra Cool Firming Eye Gels. Girls, the best of the best of the best. And you know what? These are on sale at Ulta right now. I'm just saying, okay? All right, then I'll have these listed down below. And then the Skyn Sheet Mask. Oh my gosh. In this package comes 2 different masks. The masks are, you know, in groups. In other words, you would put the one part of the mask, like right here, like on your forehead. You would put one on your smile line, one on your smile line here. That's what we're going to call it right now. And then they have iPads as well underneath and this kind of thing. And then you sit for about 20 minutes with this on, and oh my gosh, you talk about hydrated, you talk about moist, you talk about fabulous. You know me, I'll leave it on there till I'm old and gray. I love this brand. It is so nice. It is so moist, gorgeous. But you have 2 applications, 2 masks in here. So that's a heck of a deal. Also, at Ulta, girlfriends, I'll list everything down below. Then, let me tell you. Do you remember when I had shown you all one of the sponges by Sonia Kashuk? And a lot of people say, we don't like those sponges. They're just too big, because this is a dry sponge. When it's wet, yes, of course it blows up. And everybody goes, nee, 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 yeah. Well, I guess Sonia must have heard this, because guess what, girlfriends? She put out a whole bunch of different sizes. Do you see these? Right here, these, you can do these for eyes, next to your nose. Ah! I'm dropping them all over the floor. Okay, but they're in all different sizes. You've got some that's got the wedge edge to it as well. And they're much smaller. You've got ones you can get under your eyes and all around in the corners and folds. So it's not just the large one anymore. And this came with like 3, 4, there were 5 in this little container. So you might want to grab them. They were super inexpensive, and I am loving them to pieces. Now, let's still hang in there on sponges for a minute, because I want to tell you what else I'm loving. Jeffree. Yes, Jeffree Stars little sponges. I got in a package from Beautylish one of these, and as you can see, it's got the different edges to it, so you can get under your eyes, you can get all over the place. Same, he had 2 of these little ones as well, which are even better for your eyes. Do you see what I'm saying? This can get all around your hairline, it can get everywhere. These are soft and squishy, but they're very durable. They don't come apart when you get them wet. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not like some of the cheaper sponges that we've had. These are fantastic. So you get this and 2 of these, you know, in a package. You might want to check that out. I'll list that down below. I know Beautylish has got them. Absolutely love these. And I'm all about the right sponges, trust me, because I don't use a lot of brushes to apply my makeup. You know, dab it on, you know, with my fingertips, and then I take a sponge and go from there. And I know the sponge soaks up a lot of product, but that's okay. I don't need a heck of a lot of product. I'm 71 years old. I pack too much on. I'm looking like the wicked witch of the woods. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, you talk about crepey, bad-looking skin. If I don't use the sponge, girlfriends, I look like a dusty road. Yeah, can't do it. Okay, next thing I have got to tell you about. And I don't know how many of you have purchased the Ambient Lighting Edit Ghost that just came out. I had to wait. I just got this in recently. I've been waiting for a long time. But they got the finishing powder in the dim light. They've got the finishing powder in diffuse light. Let me just show you a little bit while I'm talking. It's this most gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous palette. Okay, so where's number 1 right here? Okay, so you've got the dim light, the finishing powder, then you've got diffuse light, You have got, over at the end right here, you have got the strobe powder, the iridescent strobe light. All right, then number 4 down here is your bronzer, your, Eternal Bronze. It's in the light. Hope you can still see my ladies. Then next to it, you've got your strobe blush, the iridescent rose. And then you've got the Sublime Flush, which is another blush here. This is everything you need in this one palette. I freaking love this. Love, 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 love this. Don't get me wrong, it's not cheap. But you know what? It lasts forever. I mean, it truly, truly does. They're blushes. I have blushes that I got, a year and 4 months ago, and they're still half full. And I use them all the time. It's because this goes on so beautifully, and it's so pigmented, and it's so lovely, and I don't want to get this, knock out your eyes with it. But it's yummy. It's yummy, and if you don't have it, you need this. You definitely need this. This is to die for. Absolutely to die for. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Can't live without it. And smooth, blends in, fills in, heaven. Okay. Another thing that I want to mention to you is everybody knows that I'm doing a lot of walking and all this. Well, guess what? When you get old, I swear everything's going to happen. When you're out there trying to do right, you're exercising, and you just think you're all that in a bag of chips and everything's going great. Well, all of a sudden, I started having problems with my right knee. Girlfriends, I am so tired of being old. Anyway, what happened is it just started aching a lot and hurting. And even when I walk or when and then when I would bend my knee, I could kind of hear it popping. I thought, what the heck is that all about? So I called my brother the Jock of the Universe, and I said, Jock of the Universe, what am I going to do about my knee? He said, we need to get a compression knee hoodus. You pull it on. You measure yourself, find out what size you need, and it holds the knee in place and all that. And, he said there could be a tear in there, there could be whatever. So now I feel like a gimp, but it sure makes me look cool at the gym because all these guys, wear at least one on their knees. So when I walk in, it makes me feel like I look like a jock, like I'm taking care of myself. Do you believe that? My girlfriend said, well, Sharon, when they see you walking in, they know why you're there, to work out, obviously. But it doesn't make you look like a jock. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. Because, let me tell you why. There was this best-looking guy in there the other night. Just my age. He was pumping some iron. He was on the treadmills. And, of course, I was asking for help about a particular machine. My girlfriends. And, of course, he was all over me like white on rice. This is lovely. So, he was telling me about his life story, and he had a cute little convertible Mercedes sitting out in the garage, I noticed the other night. And anyway, he was telling me what I should do, take the pressure off of my knee. And he said, when you're like us and we work out a lot, but yet we're older, we need to do this and we need to do that. So all of a sudden, he's acting like he's my trainer. Well, we'll see about that. See, I don't behave. I just got to check it all out. Okay. Well, anyway, back to the story. That's the knee story. And to tell you the truth, it looks real ugly on me, because I got little short legs. Doesn't look very attractive. But anyway, what can I tell you, girlfriends? I'm hurt like a wounded bird. I have to fix myself. Okay. I got to show you this necklace I got. I'm telling you, it is to die for. Well, I didn't get it. It was another birthday gift. But everybody knew I wanted it. So it was a surprise I got it, but it wasn't a surprise of what it was because it's what I wanted. So it was another Marla Wynn piece. And, I told y'all I'm getting a little hung up on her stuff. Not so much every piece of wardrobe per se. But I like her jewelry a lot. And, she's her own artist, if you will. So But let me show you this. If I can get it undone, acting intelligent here. Oh yeah, I had the devil of a time last weekend trying to get video out to you guys. Everything happened that could go wrong. You have those days? Yeah. Well, now this thing is trying to attack me here. Hang on. She's got long cords on a lot of stuff. And I think that's fine, but don't bug me. Okay, look at this. Is that not hot looking? You can wear it up like that, or you could probably, you know, drop it lower if you wanted. Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? Love it for fall. Yes, yes, yes. I have several tops this will totally go with. Now, I've got a big event coming up. You all know I am one of my charities, huge, is AIDS and HIV. So, we're having our great big, run and everything coming up here in October, and we have vendors everywhere and all this, and we're getting t-shirts, we're booths. Everybody is, everybody's ready to go. All the merchants in town. It's huge. It's a big parade, and it's the whole 9 yards. And so this is my baby. So this is going to be really exciting and real busy month of October. And then also, I wanted y'all to see my pretty little pink shirt. See the little grommets on it? Can you see that? How cute that is? Yes, it's where breast cancer. I'm trying to promote everything and anything right now, girlfriends. I suggest you do the same. Anyway, it looks cute, doesn't it? And it's tunic with splits up the side. I can wear this in the fall, and it doesn't have anything written on it. Better. Okay. I gotta move right along. I talk too much. Gee, do you think that's gonna stop? Not. I had to pick up a few new brushes. And the reason I picked up a few new brushes is I'm trying to work on my crease better. Because my eyes are even getting more hooded and more hooded and more hooded. So I went to, Zoeva. Have y'all ever gone there? And I hope I'm pronouncing them right. Zoeva. I had to get a Petite crease brush, and I absolutely love this. Can I tell you, this goes right into the crease just like that and stays right there while you do your thing. The rest of the brushes we've had, they'll kind of splay like that, and you can get them too high, or maybe you're not getting right in the crease where you want just a little definition. This is the one that'll do it, and it's a 231 Luxe Petite Crease by Zoeva. Zoeva. I'll have a listen down below. You've got to have that one, girlfriends, if you want your eyes to look hot. Okay, also, I got one from Morphe, and it's the 501, and look at that. You talk about, that'll do something to your crease. This is mean. This is wonderful. I like it because it's more pointed. But this will also, splay out just a little bit. This is also great for all different things. I love it. I needed this. I had one before. Okay, the next one, and this is a Morphe, and this is I think it's 522. I kind of needed another little paddle brush, but see how thin this is? This would go great too, right on the lid, up to the crease, and you can just turn it to go in the crease too. But this will lay on product right on your eyelids. Also, it's thin enough it can go right up under your lashes with a shadow. I love this. Love this. And this is the Morphe. I can't remember what it is. I'm pretty sure this is the 560, ladies. Let me check this out. Yeah, this is the 560. And this is a little tougher, if you can see. Now, I like this for several things. I like this to go under the brow. I also like it to go under the bottom lashes, and I have used it before for my crease. I have actually cut my crease with this brush. So that's 560 in the Morphe. Piece of cake. I'm going to list all these below, girlfriends. Don't worry. And then I got the Morphe 507. This is a smaller version with a very pointed tip. Now this too would be great. You can get into your crease. You can get on your outer V and make that, and I call it make the 7. It's got a nub point onto it. It'll make a beautiful 7 going down. You can even get under your eyelashes as well. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you know, I need brushes like I needed, you know what. But I said to myself, you know, there's some that you want to do with certain shadows. So just, you know, get some extra brushes. So I got another Zoeva, and this is the Luxe Crease, the 228. Now this is pretty. This is beautiful. I used to have one of these years back, and I don't know what happened. But this is fantastic. Fantastic to get in the crease and get that transition line up there. Beautiful. And this one is a Morphe 524. And this can be turned on the side and give you more color up to the brow bone. You can use it for a lot of things. This one is round, and I lost mine. This is great. Let me show you what I use it for. Okay, this is a Morphe, and this is R32. And do you see it? It looks just kind of round. I can just take this and do a one eye look with a shadow or even a cream eyeshadow. I can take it into the crease and up and make my transition line. This covers so much area, and it's nice and it's round, and I love this brush. And I don't know what happened to it. Of course, you have to understand, I have 2 granddaughters that love to come over and dig in my makeup. Okay, and of course Tatiana is 28, and Jordan is 16. So you see what I mean? And then here's a Morphe. Girlfriends, I should have left these on. It's a Morphe E30, and this is a wide little brush, and boy, this covers a lot of area in around your lid and up to place color. Love this one too. There are so many things that these can do. And I got a white one, the 524, which is fantastic. Alright, girlfriends, so much for the brushes. Now, I have a lot of people that ask me all the time, Sharon, how do you look at your age? How does your hair, you know, look so basically shiny and moisturized looking? How does your face look so relaxed and so, you know, glowy in places? And you know what? I'm going to tell you guys, I have been going through, since I started all these mitts, my skin has gotten drier. I thought my hair was getting drier, but they tell me it's not really. But let me tell you what has protected me. This is not a joke. I am not going to sit here and just BS you for no reason. You know, and I know that I use silk pillowcases. Now understand, I use the silk with the mulberry in it, because that is the product in there that can save your hair and save your face. And let me explain to you how that happens. When you're sleeping, okay, on a silk pillowcase like this one, I mean, I can pick up a pillow right now and it's got all my covers on it. And when you sleep on that, first of all, it puts me totally in a sleep mode. I swear to you. You know, I mentioned this before when I was talking about these silk pillows. You know, oh, Sharon. And then, sure enough, you all bought one. Says, oh my gosh, we can't believe it. We cannot believe it. We had the best night's sleep ever. Well, it's not just the good night's sleep. But my hair is protected, it doesn't frizz, it doesn't dry out. I don't have the hair products going into the silk or ruining it or smelling like spray or any type of products I have in my hair. As a matter of fact, that holds the curl in, because you gals know I get my hair done once a week and I go to bed just as is. So a lot of you wonder, how does she keep curl in there? My silk pillowcases with the mulberry. I'm telling you the truth. And it's not sponsored. Come on. You guys know I don't get sponsored like that. So, no, it's not sponsored. But this is the thing. Not only does it take care of my hair, and you know that's everything to me when you just get it done once a week. It's saving my face right now. And it truly is. My texture has gotten worse with all these meds that I'm taking, and I'm getting drier. And then at night I have to saturate it a lot with whatever I'm doing, or I go to bed with my retin-A on or whatever. I want to make sure that none of the products go into the pillow and off of my face, and nothing does. Of course, I do sleep like this, but I will stick my hands under the pillow to keep my hands cool. I've always done that since I hit menopause way back when. Don't ask me, girlfriends, but it made me feel cooler. So I developed that habit of sticking my hands under the pillow. So I can just tell you right now that this is a lifesaver. They come in all sizes. They're very reasonable. You know what? I've got one here, and I've got one of the little sleeping blinders. Why don't I give this away to one of y'all? For one of you that have never tried this product at all, never had a silk pillowcase, put it down below in the comment section, because you know what? I'm going to put you in for a contest. So one of you is going to win a pillow with the little silk blinders. Let me tell you something. I swear by this. I've got them on every pillow I own. I love it. All of my girlfriends have it. I got each and every one of them one of these when we were having one of our monthly slumber parties that we do. They all had a fit. Some of them bought sheets, to all different colors of the silk sheets. But I want you to see what this is like. It is a special process they go to get the mulberry into all of this silk. This is the real deal. This is not a cheap stuff, and it's not the cheap satin stuff that you would see. This is real silk with a mulberry. This is going to help your skin, and it's going to help your hair. It's going to make sure you keep all the proteins and everything into your hair and not lose it into your pillowcase. And then you wake up in the morning going, oh great, where's all my moisturizer? It's gone. It went into the pillow. No, it doesn't go into this silk at all. This is the beautiful part. You will sleep better, and guess what? All you gals out there going through menopause, I promise you, I swear to you, this will keep you cool. Listen, it doesn't matter if you're through with menopause or not, you still get hot flashes now and then. Yeah, surprise, I know y'all hate that. But guess what? When I start to feel hot or too warm, I told you that's why I stick my hands under there. This pillowcase is very cool. It's as cool as the Skyn, eye patches that I talked to y'all about, the mask. This stuff is cool all night long. So if you want a good night's sleep, which I have a really terrible problem with sleep until I switched over to the mulberry silk. Once I switched over, I could sleep. The other silk I was using 2 or 3 different brands, but this is the best. This is the best one out of all the others, I can tell you. It's going to be heaven, girlfriends. It's going to be heaven. It's pure silk. There's no two ways about it. Cooling, moisturizing, hyperallergenic. I'm going to share that with you. It's got beautiful properties in it for that. It keeps your hair from tangling and breaking. No, it won't. It leaves your hair soft as a baby's butt. Leaves my curls, and it's going to leave anything in because I got thick, coarse hair. It's just got skin enhancement properties, I can tell you that, with the mulberry in the silk. Now, if you want to have gorgeous skin, if you want to sleep for the night, if you want to have pretty hair, the next morning you wake up so you don't have a hassle. So like I said, I'll give away this one and a sleeping blinder. And this is what's beautiful. Even when I put on all of my eye treatments for the night, and I put my little silk sleeping blinder on here, can I tell you something? The product doesn't come off. My eye creams and everything do not come off on here. And none of the rat nave down here on the face comes off on here. It just does not. It's fantastic. I've never seen anything like it myself. But the mulberry is what changed the whole game. I'm telling you. So let me know down below if you've never, if you don't have this and you want to try it, enter the contest, okay? All right, the next thing, and I have one more after that, my Holy Grail. My Holy Grail. Because of all the walking and the exercise I'm doing, this is my puppy. And it was really funny. There again, my brother told me what to get, the jock, because I was not drinking enough water at all. I don't know if you guys have that problem. I never drink enough water, and it's so important, especially now it's important for me. So he recommended this. It's called Takeya, and this one's pink. I love this, and it's got a handle so when I'm walking or working, I can keep it in my fingers all the time, and I've got it right there. Then you can unscrew this at the top because this keeps, the spout, air, cold. Can I tell you, I've had ice in here for 2 days and it's still cubes. It did not melt. 2 days, girls, hello. And then you can just drink from here. And then when you're ready to fill it up again, then there you go. Put your ice, your water in it. Screw this back. It fits on tight. Pull this over on the spout. Couple of twists. There you go. Hello. And it's pretty too. Has all colors. I'll list this down below. I did get this on Amazon. All right. One more thing, my ladies, and it's I love it. I said, if nothing else, you guys have to have this. And this is the cutest jacket ever. And see the sleeves? I rolled it up, black cuffs. Is that not the cutest plaid blazer? I will, because it's so large, I'm in a smaller chair. I will put up a picture here for you to see. I have never been so taken with a blazer. I'm a blazer gal, and boy am I picky too. This blazer is one of the longer blazers. However, it was fitted by my alteration lady in the back. Just they seam it on each side where it looked like I have a waist. And then she was going to take the sleeves, cut the sleeves up, and may still do that, but I definitely wanted to roll it up where it had black here. And I wore it out the other night with a cranberry colored chiffon cami. And there was not a person in that place that did not comment on this jacket. It is not too masculine looking. It's feminine but sharp. And I mean to tell you, I thought I was all that in a bag of chips. I did belt it, and then later during the evening I unbelted it. I got the same amount of compliments either way. The material is gorgeous. The shoulders fit beautifully, and it wasn't off the charts. I'm going to list that down below. It is breathtakingly gorgeous. It feels a little heavy, but when it's on, you're not hot or anything. I mean, we still have almost 100-degree heat here, but I wore it out to dinner the other night. And I mean to tell you, there's not one of my girlfriends that didn't put her order in for this. Yeah, because they loved it. They said that is so sharp, so classy, so chic. And I had it on with a pair of black skinny jeans. You could have also worn them with leggings in the winter, booties, boots. Oh, knee-high boots would have been the bomb. Since this is a longer blazer, that would have been just exquisite. But any color, cami under it. I mean, you could put gray, you could put black, you could put cranberry, you could put bright red. It was stunning. I will list that down below. Check it out, girlfriends. Or maybe you want to give one for somebody for Christmas. You never know. But it's very reasonable in price. I can tell you that. All right, my ladies, this has been so much fun. I know I had a lot of stuff, but I wanted to show you all my stuff, girlfriends, you know. So, to each and every one of you, thank you so much for being with me. And I can't wait for the next video. I'm going to go into the funny stories, girlfriend, so hang in there with me. To each and every one of you, I want you to stay sassy, classy, confident, and give me a big thumbs up on this video.